Okay, number three, we're going to do two different ways. So the first two we did by recognizing a pattern. Now we're going to do it by long division and by equating coefficients. So I'm going to do the whiteboard to do it. And I'm going to try long division first. I find long division the easiest to do, generally speaking. Get my pen out first. And I'm dividing, let me write down what we're doing first. We're doing 4 plus x squared divided by 1 minus 3x squared. Right, so we're trying to get an expansion to this to at least 5 terms. I'm going to do it by long division. Which is going to be 4 plus x squared. Well, let's take a look. The first thing I would do is, I guess I'd multiply by 4, right? So to match it, you get 4 minus 12x squared. Then you're going to subtract. When you subtract that, what do you get? You're going to get 13x squared. Okay, what do you do now? You have to match it. How do you match it? You're going to say plus 13x squared now. What do you get? 13x squared minus 39x4. You're going to subtract. And you're going to repeat. We're kind of getting close, aren't we? We're not there yet. Let's see, 3 times 39, 90 and 27. That's going to be 117. X to the 6th power, right? Let's write that down. I'm subtracting, by the way. Got to keep moving, don't we? Let's see. Plus 117 xx. Let's see what you get. 117, right? A little more difficult. Let's take a look at it. 300, 330, 351. Okay, I'm going to get my red pen out, and I'm going to see how we did. Right, so we're going to look at the key. We got 5 terms. By the way, this goes on forever. We're not going to go on forever. We're just going to get 5 terms. Did we get the 5 terms? At least 5 terms, by the way. Let's take a look at the key. They got 4, 13x squared. I'm looking at the key, by the way, that's provided to you. 117x6. Yeah, everything's fine. Okay, we're going to do it by another method. And the other method, it depends. I say some people like doing it, some people don't like doing it. Well, certainly covers the method, though. So let's do the other method. And the other method is to equate coefficients. So what you do is you write it down. And you write down the problem, which is 4 plus x squared over 1 minus 3x squared. And you make it an assumption here that you can do it. So the first thing you do is you write down, I can do it. So it's a plus, you just don't know what the a is, by the way, bx squared. I guess we put bx squared down. The reason for that is that we have no linear terms, all right? So we don't want that. The coefficient turns to be 0. And then it's going to look like a 4th power. And then what do you get? You get a 6th power, so forth and so on. All right, I put dot, dot, dot there. All right, now someone says, how do you do that? Well, clear the fraction. I'll do that for you. I know this is difficult. I find this more difficult to do than long division or pattern recognition. However, it's another method that you should be paying attention to. I'm going to multiply that out now, and you're going to get a plus bx squared plus cx4 plus dx6 plus, and you can continue on, but I'm going to say yada, yada, yada. All right? So let's take a look. You know what? We want to get 5 terms, so I am going to go out one more. So let me do that. And yeah, I probably should go out one more. Let me erase this over here. And let me erase this over here. Erase this over here and put another term down. So I'm going to say e x8 plus yada, yada, yada. E x8 plus yada, yada, yada. So plus EX8 plus yada, yada, yada. All right? So what are we going to do now? We're going to actually, I distribute across by 1. Now I'm going to cross by the minus 3x squared. So what do you get? Minus 3a x squared. We're distributing this now. Minus 3b x4 minus 3c x6 minus 3e x8. All right, minus yada, 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 yada. It's got a simple pattern to it. Well, kind of recognizing it, I again, hope what you're looking at equating coefficients over here. So like the constant term has to match, so a has to be 4. Let me write that down for you. A has to be 4. That's the only for that to match. The next thing I'd write down, and let's take a look at it, the minus 3a, right? Let me put this down. Minus 3a plus the b would have to equal what? Would have to equal 1. Right? It'd have to equal 1. But you know what a is, right? A is 4, right? So what'd you get? You get minus 12 plus b is equal to 1, and that means b is equal to 13. All right? I'm going to put boxes on these indicating these are important to me. Let's go to the next one. The next one's going to be what? 4th degree, right? So I know there is no 4th degree term, so that means c minus 3b has to be 0. Let's put that down. I know what b is, right? So what do you get? C minus 39 has to equal 0, which means c is equal to 39. We'll check it with the key later. All right, let's go to the 6th degree polynomial, 6th degree term. What do you get? You get d minus 3c has to be 0. There is no 6th degree term in the problem, right? That's all we have. So what do you write down? D minus 3 times 39, let's see, 90 and 27, 117, right? What does that tell me? It tells me D is 117. These should be very familiar numbers to you at this point. Let's put the next one down, and that's going to be E. I'm sorry, this is a D over here. Sorry about that. Sorry. E minus 3D equals 0. E, and let's see, that would be 351 equals 0. There's no 8th degree term in that expression, 4 plus x squared. So what does that mean E is? E is 351. All right, these are important. Let's write it down then. And what's going to be written down? Well, this over here, just looking at it, the A is 13. I'm sorry, the A is 4. I made a mistake there. Let me get my eraser. The A is 4. The B is 13. The C is 39. And the D is 117. And the E is 351. All right, I'm going to put that answer over there. Again, my recommendation is look at the answer key, see what they got, and let's take a look. Well, we just did it, of course, but I can't remember what it is. It's 4, 13x squared, 39x4, 117x6, 351x8. Things are working as advertised, which is good for us. Thank you.